Crystalized as a season may not have been one of the best, but for its sets, I think it had some pretty great vehicles, and today we're going to be making a video on those.
So as you guys can see here, we have the four Ninja vehicles of the original Ninja. These ones, most of them I would say are mediocre, but some of these sets are pretty good actually. And obviously the Samurai X Nia mech thing, which is absolutely beautiful. Definitely, in my opinion, and I don't think people would disagree with me on this, but there are some interesting folks out there. I think that definitely beats Jay's Titan mech from Core, though. So yeah, at least it's beating one of the larger mechs out there, at least, and maybe even Lloyd's Titan mech. I don't
Stop the cap!
know about that one. That one's good, but does not have great articulation. Anyways, let's get on with the video.
I really enjoy this set, and I think that for something that sold for around $15, this is a really good set. It was the cheapest way to get a Dragon Form Ninja. It was also the cheapest way to get one of the villain soldiers for army building, and I think it's just really good all around. I really like the way the colors combine. I do think it could have used, maybe a little bit more blue, but I really don't know where they would put that extra blue. I think the gold where it's put all makes sense, so I really don't know how they would have even done that. So honestly, I'm happy with this set. With this set, you're really getting what you paid for. $15 or $16 is what you get, and I think it's pretty worth it for what you're spending. 8 out of 10. It does what it can with a small budget. I sadly cannot say the same as I did for Jay's motorbike as, for this set. It's just, something about the set is just not as good. Its play feature is good. The way it looks with the X in there kind of makes me think of the X-Men, which are awesome, so of course, that it's good enough for me. But, like I said, color scheme does not work for me. The figures are good enough. I like Cole. I think Cole's Dragon Form figure is my second favorite out of all of them, so that's good. The other two figures, Zane and King Vangelis, good enough. Glad to have them. They don't mean a lot to me, but, they're good to have, so. Yeah, that's about all I have to say for this set. 6 out of 10. It could have used more white. This one is another
failure.
Now, in concept, it would be cool. Seeing it in the show, it is cool. But seeing it in the set, it just doesn't feel complete because you can see open Technic pieces, number one, which unless the Technic set is obviously not good, its play feature really just does not work. I like it, but at the same time I don't. I'm glad that I have it, but I'm not glad that the set turned out how it did. I think they could have done a lot better. Although I will say it is very durable. Here, play the clip. Okay, maybe not, but if it's on a carpet floor, believe me, it's very durable. When you have a hardwood floor, maybe it isn't quite as durable against that. But trust me, drop it on a carpet or something, it probably won't break. I don't know. 6 out of 10. It has orange, I guess.
You ain't voting for me, then you ain't orange.
So far out of this list of sets, I think this one's definitely my favorite. Kai is my favorite ninja, but that is not the reason why this is my favorite. This thing is awesome. The Dragon Raider, oh my gosh, I love this thing. It has great play features like articulating wheels for some reason. I don't know whose idea that was, but it works. When I first saw this set in magazines and online and YouTube stuff, I was like, I hated this set. I thought it was so stupid. I was like, I'm not paying $90 for that. But then I ended up buying it for a lower price, for like $50 from a friend who didn't want it anymore. And I was like, this thing is awesome. It's probably one of my favorite sets in my collection, honestly. It's the only well-balanced color set. Out of all these sets, I think it has the best balance out of colors compared to the other three. And like I said, best play features. Obviously, this is all because it's the second biggest out of the sets we're covering on this list, and it's the biggest vehicle for the original 4 Ninja, so obviously it's going to be the best, but still. It kind of reminds me of the Ultrasonic Raider a little bit too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, and as for the figures, obviously comes with Mr. F and Kai, Skylar, and Dragon Form Saiyan. Dragon Form Saiyan is my favorite Dragon Form figure out of the 4. So yeah, like I said, so much to love about the sets. I barely have any problems. Besides, it could have used a few more pieces maybe to make it feel a little bit more completed. But besides that, I think this set is almost perfect. 10 out of 10. Looks better in person. Let me just say, this set is awesome. It is my favorite out of all of the ninja vehicles in Crystalized. I'm not going to say it's my favorite because I think there's one more that I like a little bit more. The Crystal King is a little bit better, I do think. But besides that, this is probably my favorite, my second favorite Crystalized set. Very good set, I would say. I like that they took her colors from when she was a ninja, but put that into the Samurai X. I like how big this set is for Samurai X because it's usually a medium-sized mech, kind of like the elemental mechs we got, maybe a little bit bigger though. But this thing is ginormous. I have it displayed next to Kai's movie mech, which is also huge, and they're about the same size, which is crazy. And putting this up to next to one of your Ninjago City sets, I haven't tried it yet, but I really want to see how big it is compared to them because I think it might look awesome. And yeah, it's just, like I said, all around awesome set. It's got great stickers, references to the actual show. I love it so much. I like its figures as well. The Master Wu is great. Her Setnia's actual Samurai X figure is great. The Mechanic and Pythor come as the villains. They're good enough, you know. The Mechanic could have had more show accurate printing, but whatever, I don't care that much. Obviously, Lil Nelson, Oni Garmadon, also very great. Jay in his golden armor, also great. Just all around, this is a great set, my favorite vehicle out of all of them, and again, it's the biggest, so no surprise there. 9 out of 10. It was this close to perfect.
And with that, we are at the ending segment of this video. I think that my favorite set out of all these is probably Samurai X mech. And if I wanted to say a favorite figure, it'd probably be Dragon Form Zane, if not maybe Dragon Armored Wu or whatever you want to call that figure. I don't know which one, but Master Wu. That one's pretty good too. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.